notice, is there any fresh injury or illness news for this game, and will Reece James and Romeo Lavia get some minutes?
Yeah, they are both available and they can get some minutes for tomorrow game. And then the rest, no, unless Benoit Badiashile and Wes Fofana and Keenan, the rest, they are all available.
Aaron Anselmino's come back from his loan at Boca Juniors. Are we going to see him on the pitch tomorrow?
No, it's still too early. The plan for him is to try to put him in condition to get some minutes in the future. Not now. He needs to. He had some injury when he was there, so for him now it's important to arrive here to adapt a little bit to English weather, English football, and then from there we start to use him.
You were telling us recently that Wesley Fofana will be out for the season, but Wesley's been saying this week on social media that no, I'll be back in 4 to 6 weeks, so what's going on?
No, we speak the same language in terms of we communicate between each other in English and in French, so it's been quite clear. I spoke with Wes. The 12, 16 weeks that the club mentioned is the situation. Wes is thinking that he can recover sooner than that. We are all happy if Wes recovery and be able for tomorrow, but we're gonna see. So there is not any problem. I just told you what the medical staff said to me, that is around 12, 16 weeks. Wes is thinking that he can recover earlier than that. We are all happy if Wes is back as soon as possible.
The Wesley injury means you're being linked with a replacement defender in Marc Guéhi. There's a lot of speculation about him coming back to Chelsea. Do you want Marc Guéhi back here?
The only thing I can say, Marc Guéhi is Palace player. I like Marc for sure, but he's not our player. But I like also the central defender we have. I also like different kind of central defender that they are in Italy, in Spain, in France, but that doesn't mean that we are going to buy a player. So it's just a normal situation, I think, when you are injury, central defender injury, that the speculation are there, but at the same time there is nothing there.
You've got Trevor Chalobah there online. You can recall him. Are you going to bring him back in?
Yeah, this is exactly the same. I have to, unfortunately, I have to give you the same answer. Trev is a good player, but in this moment he's Palace player, so we see.
We're wondering about the futures of some of your players who look like they only have a minor place in your plans this weekend, like Ben Chilwell and Keenan Dewsbury-Hall. Are they going to play at all a part in this game against Morecambe?
Keenan Dewsbury-Hall, unfortunately, is injury, as I said at the beginning. So he won't be able to play some minutes. Chilwell is, I think, for him in this moment, thinking also that probably is going to leave. It's better to avoid to use him, to avoid that kind of situation, injury or these kind of things. So the plan is not to use Ben tomorrow.
Just on this game with Morecambe, it's the third round of the FA Cup. It's a special weekend in the English football calendar. How important is the FA Cup to you this season, given the fact you're now 10 points off the lead in the Premier League?
Yeah, no, the FA Cup for sure is very important, but not because we have 10 points from the top of the league. It's important because it's another competition. Since we start, we are trying to do our best in all the competition with the Premier League, Conference, Carabao, that unfortunately we lost against Newcastle, and we're gonna try to do the same in FA Cup.
And how much do you know about Morcambe?
Now I know quite many things because I watch many games about them to be ready for tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nizar?
Hi Enzo, I just wanted to ask a bit more about Dewsbury-Hall. Do you think he has a future at Chelsea still, or do you think maybe it's better for him to play minutes somewhere else?
No, it's in this moment Keenan is our player, and for sure he has future for us, with us.
So you're not encouraging the club to maybe send him on loan to give him some more minutes somewhere else?
No. Also because when you wanna sell players or send players on loan, or you wanna bring player, has to be from all the side, from the player, the club, the manager. So it's not just about what I want. It's just to make a decision altogether. But in this moment, there is no plan for Keenan.
Do you think Keenan's one of those players as well that will fight for his future at Chelsea, that will try to push his way back into the first team?
Yeah, he has to, for sure he has to do that, no doubt. And I know Keenan quite well, and he is going to do that.
Rob?
Hi there. How much say do you personally have over a decision like whether to bring a player back from loan? Is that something that would just be up to you, or do the sporting directors get involved? How would a decision like that be made?
No, since we start, it's the same concept. It's a decision that we take all together. Me, the sport director, the owners that at the end they are there also to decide with us. So it's a decision that we take all together.
And now that you've been here sort of 6 months, has your role in the sort of the recruitment setup, changed at all? Now that you've got a better idea of the club and the squad and what's needed, I mean, how much is your voice heard in recruitment decisions?
But at the end, I'm the one that I'm working every day with the players. So how can I train with players if there is no voice from the manager? As I said, but it's not the only manager that decides. It's the manager, sport director, the owners. It's a decision that we take all together.
Simon?
Hey Enzo, is Cesare in the squad tomorrow, or is he being left out because there's a lot of talk he's about to go to elsewhere, maybe to an Italian club?
Yes, Cesare won't be on the squad, and it's more or less the same situation than Ben Chilwell. For him, probably in this moment, the idea is not to allow him to play some minutes, and in case there is any opportunity for him to go and play, probably is in this moment is the best thing for him.
Do you think it's more likely to be a permanent sale rather than a loan?
I don't know. The only thing I can say that Cesare he didn't get minutes with us, no, because he's not good. In the other side, it's good player. The thing is that in the middle we have Caicedo, Romeo, Lavia, that they are for me the same position, and Cesare show how good he is and how good he can be in the conference. He played all the games and he was very good playing as a 6, as a holding midfielder. Physicality strong, good on the air, it's a good player, but we have in that position already many good players, so unfortunately didn't get the minutes.
And just a general question, sort of more related to the Premier League and recent events. Chelsea started to concede a lot of late goals. Do you know? Have you sort of figured out why this is? Is it sort of fatigue? Is it sort of players just switching off, not doing their jobs?
No. I don't think the player they switch off. Absolutely. I think that during a season you have moment that you score goal at the end, and you have moment that you concede goal at the end. Like you have moment that you score goal from set pieces, and you are moment that you concede goal from set pieces. So I guess that it's just a moment, and hopefully we can avoid that, and we can start to win some games in the last minutes. That it's a good feeling, to also for us on the bench to be happy and to celebrate the last minute of the game.
And we'll finish this section with Davida.
Ciao Enzo. Results-wise, you're in your most complicated moment. What kind of reaction have you seen from your players?
No, the reaction is not any weird reaction or strange reaction. Probably for us to be in some moment of the season second, close to the first, people, as I said already many times, thought that we were not going to have this kind of moment, but it's not real. I think in this moment the only team that since they are doing and winning and the game is Liverpool. Unless them, we all have some moments that we struggle with the results, but it's part of the season. And also you have to analyze a little bit the games, the performance. The last game against Palace, I think the team was very good. So it's just a matter of moment, and hopefully we can win the game soon and come back with the 3 points.
Is there anything new you have learned about your players in this moment?
For sure, the reaction is a good one in terms of every time even the last game against Palace that we drew. The mood was not the best one in the changing room and inside the pitch at the final whistle, and the reason why is because probably they have the desire to win all the games. So this is probably something very good.
And also